grab my other stuff. How you doing today? We got snowed out pretty hard the other day. Wow. Yesterday, I guess it was, but it seemed like 3 yesterdays went by since we met. All right, here we go. I'm going to grab my guitar and see what we can do. What can we accomplish today in a half hour with warming up with the guitar? So let's go ahead and get that started. Good morning, Kevin. We survived it. I put off the cleanup until after this morning. We got another 4 inches last night overnight. So let me go ahead. How many did you get? Yeah, that's right. Hey, I'm actually whistling ahead. I have a friend who's we're going to, you know how we set some goals last year to do what we did last year, right? We set some goals last year to do what we did, and we prayed a lot. Behind the scenes. I have a friend who's a bassist. I have a few friends, I'm fortunate to have a few friends who are bassists. And I have one of those friends coming Friday. So we'll see if we can get a project together enough so that we can put it on the road. And maybe we'll be in a town near you in 2026. With a little touring mechanism. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what happens. So I haven't haven't assembled the ensemble yet. So we're sort of working patiently through the process of assembling. It'll probably be a working trio for a little bit, and maybe a duet. We'll lock in a bass player, and then start talking with a friend who's a drummer, and see if we can make something grow in that direction. Because what I like to do, I like to perform. I like to do the performance piece of this as well. So I enjoy playing live music. Hey, Jill's on board. Good morning, Jill. We're still doing cleanup over here. I don't know, we got another 3 or 4 inches overnight last night. We spent all day with snow removal on our properties yesterday, and it was just a bear. So I was not here. So if you don't see me, or if you have questions, I do leave notes, little love notes for all of us in the community tab on my page. So if you come to Jason Carey Guitar and you're looking for the live stream and I'm not here for some strange reason, you can go to the community posts tab, which also functions sort of as a newsreel. So yesterday I wished you all well, and we're not gathering together into something to the effect of happy snow day or something. See you tomorrow. So that's just so you know. And if you're a repeat offender coming back time and again, I should make that clear to you. And and I promise I'll get better at email communications for those of you who are on the email list. If you'd like to join the email list, it's jasoncareyguitar.com. You can hop on board there, but I'm glad that you got it. I'm glad you got your practice, your warm-up time in, Jill. I'm headed back out after this to for some more snow removal. We have a few, but it is fun. It is fun. We're not really in tune, are we? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this and call it close enough almost. All right, here we go. 1 and 2 E into T, E into 4 E into 80 beats per minute, as you know, and I'm going to start right away with fingers 2 and 3 and 4 because we get off to a slow start this morning. It's okay. We're taking it easy. We're taking it slow. Let's see who all is here. We've got Mr. Haas, the gatekeeper, is on board. Good morning. All right, so I just had a text from our from the potential sort of band, I don't know, sort of like the artist manager. I just got a text, so he's going to call after 11. So we're in the middle. If you're tuning in late, because I have a concentration in performance in jazz and contemporary musics. The concentration in performance, I really like the performance piece of this. So if you were here last year, you know we set goals early. And I set goals this year too, privately, and I'm not sure that this will come to pass, but you're going to witness again. There's no vanity here, and this is going to be real. This is going to be real about the struggle of, producing and maintaining a realm of colleagues that are willing to and fit well as you tour a musical group. So we're in the middle of building the cast of characters at the moment. So Friday is a pretty exciting day. I'll have Mr. C coming over to as a bassist, just to see if there's any, just to see how we sit together. So there's a process of if you know a bass guitar player or if you know a drummer, it's probably a good idea at this point in your life, if you're not already doing so, to build a little rapport with another musician. Because if you were here all last year, I know your time has to be good because we had 936,000 clicks together last year. Right, and so I a little bit of a sleeper idea here is I founded and directed a music conservatory, right? And I've overseen I've overseen a lot. Well, I don't know how many, but I've had the honor and privilege of overseeing the growth pattern and the assembly, the growth of a lot of ensembles, and some of those ensembles would end up touring. They'd end up just kind of getting together, and it was a social event. And fingers 1 and 3 and 4. But I'll tell you what, we met at regular intervals. You know, the thing about it is it's good to have a place to be, right? It's good to know we have to be somewhere that's on time, and we have to be prepared. And it's a great skill, especially for young people. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm getting reports from all over the place that high school age juveniles, we'll call them juveniles, are just less interested in forming bands. They don't do that sort of on their own like it might have happened organically when we were a little younger. So that's concerning to me, you know. I mean, whether or not it's just an evolution of the species and the dinosaur or whatever, time will tell. But I think there's a lot that we can get from one another if we sit together in a musical environment. Wouldn't you agree? So let's go ahead and start right away with fingers 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 on 9, 10, 11, and 12. And I'm doing 4 attacks per beat, 80 beats per minute. You can do whatever it is you want, and you do not need my permission to do so. You understand that. So if you want to do 1, 2, T, 4, and 1 and 2 and 1, 2 attacks per beat, 2 attacks per beat, or even 1 attack per beat is just fine to just dip your toes. Just dip your toes in there. You don't even need to wade in. Just, you're sitting on the edge of the dock. The dock's, you know, maybe the water's a little low. You're 3 feet above the water, and just enough to dip your little toes in the water. And you can feel, you know, hey, that's cool. Maybe I'll sit here and splash for a little bit and scare the sunfish. And maybe you decide that the water's good, the day is good enough, you want to go to the beach side and wade our way in. And then that's when we start doing 1 and 2 and T and 4 and. But I work to be a problem solver for those of us who have perceived barriers to enter the guitar or to achieve what we want with the guitar. So that's basically been my function. I was a guitar teacher and instructor for, I don't want to say how long, but a long time. And now what I really enjoy is spending time with my own self, my own person, working on guitar related things, especially the morning ritual, my personal morning ritual for guitar growth. And this is a way for me to, you know, maintain some level of control over my life. It actually is designed for me to not only, you know, improve personal agency, but it's also designed for me to actually acquire the skills. So I'm interested, I'm also in acquisition. So I like to acquire the thing, and then once I have the thing, then I like to put the thing to work. And so in this case, the thing is going to be the benefits and the found glories that I find during this morning ritual time with you. So, for example, you know, utilizing the 4th finger. The 4th finger, oh, it's Cannibal Corpse. Did you say Cannibal Corpse? Are you still here, Eddie? I think maybe, I hope I didn't miss that. Mark, good morning. All right, so after this little stretch, after the kickstand, we'll take a little break and I'll say hello to anyone who's still sticking around in the live chat. So if you have any questions relating to morning ritual, guitar ritual stuff, or morning warm-up, then you're more than welcome to, you know, just use that moment in the live chat. We can get together on it. Yeah, no problem. So I'm just getting through the remainder of 1, 2, 3 stretch 4, and then we're going to, when we arrive back at position number 9, I'm going to get into stretch 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'll see what that is, and we've nicknamed, haven't we, Joe? We've nicknamed this exercise kickstand. right, so here we go. Kickstand exercise. So we're on position number 9, and we're just kicking that first. You can almost listen to this, or just listen to this real quick. 1 hand and 2, you know what to do. Can I make these tones really short and staccato? Sure can. And we've got a little bit of a finger stretch going on, so that's good. It's good for the soul, good for the hand. I mean, it's just going to get it's like a splitting maul. You know, you've got I don't know, you know that chopping wood or splitting wood works so much better when the wood's frozen, like this time of year, you know what I mean? What a great time of the year to be chopping wood. So we are doing a little bit of wood shedding this morning in the form of a morning ritual for guitar growth. So if you're just tuning in for the first time, welcome. I'm Jason Carey, guitar. I'm your host. If you choose to stick around, we're here every weekday morning at 7:30 a.m. this year, and we're always letting the metronome is ripping. I mean, the metronome is ripping, dude, at 80 beats per minute, and you can play 4 attacks per beat. You can play 2 attacks per beat, whatever you'd like to do. Let's see who else here. Jumanji's back. Good morning. Good morning. And Raul is here. Good morning. Guten Tag. Guten Tag. Morning, Jumanji. Jumanji is becoming what you call a regular. Hey, this is good. Rewatched Fridays. Good. Excellent. Excellent, Jill. Jumanji, what is your perspective on thumb on neck? I really want to add it to my arsenal. Been inspired by Frusciante. Oh, yeah. All right. Thumb over the bottom of the neck. That's the kind of thing you're talking about, right? Like the Hendrix sort of bad technique. Hey, Mr. Bad Technique, come on in here. Yeah, we can invite him in. No problem. Let's talk about it. I just wanted some clarification. When I think thumb on back of neck, I'm thinking, you know, like this is what I'm thinking when I'm thinking thumb on back of neck. I'm thinking this right here, like the good position to be immediate between all of the active fingers and a function as a pivot point. But the thumb, as you know, is also a fretting tool. So we don't have to be limited to, you know, I guess, what's that saying? You're only limited by your neighbor's imagination? No, you're limited by your own imagination, right? That's it. Good question. So if you don't mind clarifying that for me, I just want to be talking about the right things. Jessa, good morning. Good job. Play some Cannibal Corpse. You got it, pal. Love Cannibal Corpse. Alexander, good morning. Hey, Bendejo, J-Dog. Good morning, J-Dog. That's funny you mentioned J-Dog. Love it. I'm trying to think about a tentative name, an operative name for I'm in the middle of assembling a new sort of cast of characters, like a new ensemble, so that we can tour. We can begin touring. That's sort of like the dream, like the goal. The end goal would be is if we start touring regionally, maybe nationally or something like that. But you see, you have to wait and see how this stuff shakes out. But the business plan is to move around, for sure. And Dog was in the top of the list. Something Dog. Good morning. So that's funny that happens occasionally. What's up? Ned Tune Rock listening. Good morning, Ned. Ned Tunes. Good morning. Hendrix Frusciante. Got you, Prince. Got it. Depends on your thumb. I love this. Breyer. Depends. Your thumb can be handy for grabbing some bass notes sometimes. Absolutely. Amen. All right. I think I'm at the bottom. Let's see. Get over yourself. Hey, good morning. Alex Sasson. Yeah, that's funny. Get over myself. I don't know, man. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see. We've got 10 minutes left. Let's see if we can make that happen. All right. All right, Alex, be respectful. Hey, Alex, be respectful, pal. Kevin, he doesn't know the kind of internet troll I hang around with the big dogs, man. This is nothing. That's all right. We just don't want to let that go too far because it deteriorates quickly when others think they can do that. So I don't mind if if you want to give them a chance, but usually I'm one and done. Get him out of here, if he wants to act like that. He can do that somewhere else. But I understand also, Kevin, Mr. Haas, if you think you're the person who gives a person a second chance. So if he wants to stick around, if he thinks he can get something out of it, then you know how to do it. You know what you're doing. I don't need to tell you anything. Damn. All right, stay warm. Single Matt, good morning. All right, Gary Olson, good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's great to see some new faces around. Great to see some new faces. So I'm Jason. I'm basically here every weekday morning doing the morning ritual for guitar growth. And the morning ritual for guitar growth is designed specifically to earn us. Earn us being the operative word. Earn mad gains, massive gains, right? Massive impact. So it changes our lives, it edits our day-to-day operational schedule, our calendar changes, our breathing patterns change, our posture changes. Through 936,000 repetitions that we did last year together, we actually we affected change in our muscle tissue, tendon tissues, and we really literally built ourselves up from bootstrap last year. So if you're interested in watching this kind of content in the morning, this is live and it's free every weekday morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And this is just something that I enjoy doing. I need to do it anyway. And this is the time of day I do it. I could try it a different time of day, but it's not really a warm-up morning ritual for me anymore then, is it? So this is true to the nature of the beast. It's not seeking vanity, not really seeking anything other than just getting through the things I feel I need to get through at the moment. And at that moment, I feel like I need to get through some things that will help to bring others on board and empower others, right? So even though I might be wanting to do something else at the moment or needing to do something else, but I think it's important to illustrate the process that it takes through patience and perseverance. So this is shape number 1 of the pentatonic shape, the pentatonic sequence. And we're just walking up and down through the shape. This is the minor pentatonic, the blues guitar shape that we all seem to know it. And we also go through shape number 2 and shape number 3 and shape number 4 and shape number 5 through this morning ritual as well. So in order to make it through all of those shapes, I will descend shape number 2. And let's go ahead and when we get to shape position number 1, let's go ahead and ascend shape number 3. So let's go ahead and shape number 2, and that's the major shape. If you don't yet have the shapes, but you would like those shapes, please email me and say, hey, I like the pentatonic system at grow, G-R-O-W, at jasoncareyguitar.com, and that is going to come to you for free. It's free, Did I say the magic word? I did. Now we're using shape number 3 to ascend so that we can get through all of these. So we provide ourselves with sort of logic models, and then we also have the capability to edit those logic models so that we can maximize our time together with the guitar, even if it's only 1/2 hour at a time in the morning, Been working the pentatonic shapes. All right, Jill, these are important. These are hugely important, especially for the melodies that we're going to do. I have a new sort of like slate that we cut a couple weeks ago, and I guess it's going to start airing as a sort of an interstitial in all of my flagship videos. And you'll see nobody else will know, but you guys, because you're here, you'll hear the background track. I wrote it to support like all of the things that just simple pentatonic guitar can accomplish, and it's really something. It's kind of a We'll come back to that another time. But pentatonic, supremely important, as you know. And let's go ahead and shape number 4. Gary Olson, good morning once again. I know I said that already. Alex is probably a drummer. Wow, it doesn't take long for the drummer jokes to hit, does it? Where's that snare drum and a hi-hat when you need it? All right, shape number 5. You doing the world justice. Who is this? Tom, good morning. You're doing the world justice. It's so hard to find a good guitar player. Thank you. Oh, well, thank you for being here. That's the part of the interest. Part of what it is it's really easy to just get surfing around YouTube and try to fill in all of the gaps, all of the knowledge gaps. But it's so easy that way to just kind of get in through that Pestalozzian sort of like circumtangential madness. So what we like to do is try to do all of this stuff without the overwhelm, because we're making mad gains whether we realize it or not. So one thing would, let's see, where are we at? Oh, here, let's go ahead and do this. This is another really great exercise. You can come back and watch it later once the video posts, because I do leave all of the live chats intact, but I like to use the pentatonic, like these arpeggios, to just get through the morning ritual. So let me walk us through this. I think some of us know it, some of us haven't seen it yet, but it's still totally pleasing every time we do it. It's a big part of what we're going to do musically anyway. So let's say, for example, case in point, so if you wanted to learn how to do like 2-5-1, if we want to be able to cover 2-5-1s, that minor 7 arpeggio lives with us for eternity, right? Similar to the perfect triangle, or at least the concept of the perfect triangle. I have finger 1 on fret 1, finger 4 on fret 4, finger 3 on fret 3 on the D, finger 1 on fret 1 on the G. So we have this 1 flat 3 4, 1 flat 3 5, 1 flat 3 5, flat 7, 1 flat 3 5, flat 7. So I have 2 octaves of that pattern here. And then I just slide up a half step and then descend that same pattern. Flat 7 5, flat 3 1, flat 7 5, flat 3 1, and then I use it as a root 5. It's like what is it we do? Flat 6. I know I'm playing kind of, it's tired because it's, it's not warmed up early in the morning to get on that kind of juice. But it is, no excuse, but it is minor 7. That's the shape that I like to arpeggiate, and I also like to use 1 E into 2 E into 4 attacks per beat, and then down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Or we could turn it into a sweep technique, right? We could also do that. But we're going to finish today on position number 1, right? We could also do that same thing. On root 6, we have not done that yet, so let me leave you with this. The root, flat 3 5, flat 7 root, flat 3 5, flat 7 root, flat 3, and then and if those of us who know the minor pentatonic scale and are just kind of learning this minor 7 arpeggio, this is going to seem a lot like ironing a wrinkle out of a shirt. So I wish you good luck with that. And I'm just going to keep kind of hanging out here until we see the official end of the sequence this morning. What do you mean by shape? Different fingerings. That's correct, right? So I'd refer to this as shape 1, and then this would be shape 2 of the minor pentatonic, although it's all either, you know, it's all an extension of a minor pentatonic, right? So that's the second shape that we approach. And then shape number 3. All right, so it is shapes and fingerings, correct? Yeah, so I hope to see you again tomorrow. Come by again tomorrow. I'm here every weekday morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And until we meet again, let's see what Brother Haas has to say here. Have a great day, everyone. Stay warm, stay safe. Until tomorrow, we all wish you happy picking.